Hey guys, today's a totally different kind of video that I usually do. I'm going to do a get ready with me video. I did one of these when I first started my channel, but it's when I first started my channel, so it's not amazing. So I'm going to do it again, but I actually have completely new makeup from the first video that I did. The first video was still non-toxic makeup, but this one is a whole new brand and I am obsessed, would be an understatement. So it is such a beautiful makeup. Yeah, it's so good. So I'm loving it. It's Raww Cosmetics, sorry, and they are amazing. Like, even just the look of the bottle is so gorgeous. So it's got that wood look finish and all of them have it, and it's just stunning. So I'm loving this brand at the moment, and I wanted to show you how amazing it is and how it wears and the color matches and everything like that as well, and just update my get ready with me. This company is actually Australian made, so it's Australian owned, it's Australian organics. They are superfood infused beauty, and it is Wildberry Nourish Foundation with coconut water, Wildberry harvest, raw cacao and rosehip oil. You guys should smell this, it's freaking amazing. It actually smells like you could eat it as well. So another reason I really like it. So it's organic, it's cruelty free, it has no yucky stuff in it. The fragrance is vanilla and lime, and you can tell it's actually legit. It's not just a fake essential oil that they've thrown in, it's actually food-based smells, so it's so nice. So I'm going in with the foundation, and that's how I start. So I find it goes on so much better with a beauty blender, so that's what I do. And the coverage is actually really good with this stuff as well, so I just kind of put it on my cheekbones, my forehead and my nose, and I kind of just work it in. So the coverage is actually amazing, and what I was really blown away with, especially for a natural makeup, is the stay. So it actually stays on all day long, and like, so it is like 1 o'clock now. I know I'm only getting ready at 1 o'clock, how bad's that? But if I come home at say 9 o'clock, I usually wash my makeup off, it will still be in like perfect condition. That's what really surprised me about this makeup, was how long it stays. And also washes off so good. It's water based, so it's in coconut water, which means it comes off so easily. It's not clogging up your pores, and it's just amazing. You can actually feel how light it is as well. Gonna need another pump. I usually just do 2 over my cheeks, just to give it that more coverage. It does do a really good job on its own, but I just like a lot of colour. So beforehand I was using Inika, which I still do. I really love Inika. They are a really good brand as well. But I try to keep Inika for my going out makeup, just because it's a little bit more pricey to justify wearing every day, where this one is equally as clean ingredients, but it actually is a lot more cheaper. So I use this as my everyday makeup, and then I mix it with Inika when I'm going out, which isn't really that much, really, if I'm being honest. Mum life. Now, you've probably noticed by now, there's no real technique to it. I just put it on. I'm not a makeup artist by any means, so this is as good as it gets. I always make sure I go down my neck as well, just because obviously you turn your head and then you've got that gross line. I hate that line. So I just blend it all the way in. So I've got some left over. Sometimes I'll bring it all the way down. I'm comfortable doing that because I know that it is just not clogging up any pores, so that's awesome. And the one thing I have found is my skin is so much healthier. So that was the Raww Cosmetics foundation. I got it in the rose. You can get a whole heap more, like honey, and all those colors as well. I think there's nude, honey, and I just chose rose. There is like a color scale on their website and it's so accurate, so I found that was the perfect color for me. And I paired it with the nude powder, which is just a little bit lighter, and it works quite well. So this is just loose mineral powder with coconut oil, acai berry, kaolin clay and chia seed. So again, all food based, so good. Smells really good as well, and it's just a raw powder, a loose powder, and it goes on so light and so beautiful. So it's got the little holes that you put it through. So I just turn it over and get a little bit into the lid and work with that. I also purchased their what do they call them, the Kabuki Brush or something, and it's vegan, cruelty-free, organic, like fibers and stuff like that. It's so nice to put makeup on. Get one. Now this video is not sponsored, obviously. This is off my own back just because I am so pleased with this product. So it's just a little bit of powder on there and I just kind of take it over. Beauty of this as well, so the loose powder actually has SPF 20 in it, so you're actually getting some skin protection as well, and that is a big tick for me because obviously the sun is good, the sun is really good for our skin, but it also can damage it as well. So just having that little bit of protection in a safe way is awesome. So they have a concealer as well, which is beautiful, again in the wood look kind of thing. It is with coconut water, chia seed, raw cacao and wild berry again, so exactly the same as the foundation. It is so beautiful, goes on really nicely. I usually do this under my powder, but I forgot, so I just put a little bit under there with my finger and I just kind of blot it in. So I make sure I get it right up in the mum bags because that shit is real. I also bring it down my nose just a little bit and on the top of my lip. Don't know if that's where you're supposed to put it, but that is where I put it. And then on the end of my beauty blender I just mix that in as well. It's so light, you guys, and it just smells so damn good. Let me know in the comments if you use Raww Cosmetics already, because I want to know what you guys think. I am obsessed. Now we've got the concealer on. The next one I go for is this Glow Illuminator. So, nope, it doesn't want to focus, but it is a glow illuminator and I love this because I'll tell you what's in it first. So coconut oil, sweet almond oil, pomegranate and chia seed. Amazing again. So I love this because it's double-ended. So you have your actual illuminator stick on the end and then a brush to brush it in. That is so innovative. That's so clever. I really loved that. So I just swipe it across there. Oh yeah, you guys get to see all my wrinkles in its form. And I like to just put a little bit here. I don't know why. I don't know if you guys do that, but that's what I do. And then I use the brush and I just kind of blend it in a little bit. And that just goes on so nicely. It just gives you that perfect little highlight under your eyes and your cheekbones. And it stays on all day. Gives you like a really wet, dewy kind of look. Well, it's got really bright outside, so it's stuffed up everything. But yeah, that's really nice. So I like to push it up in the corners of my eyes too, because it just gives me a glow and gets rid of the dark circles. Okay, so the next one is I switched back to my Inika because I haven't overhauled all to Raww yet. So I just used the Inika bronzer. This is a really beautiful bronzer. So it's a, what do you call them? A pressed powder, and it is in Sun-Kissed. So I just take a little brush like that, dab it in like so, and just put it on my cheekbones. Don't you love all the faces you have to pull to create a look? Forehead as well. Again, disclaimer, no makeup artist here, but this is what looks good for me. So I chuck it across there and I put it under my jawbone, under my lip. So I just find that makes my bottom lip pop, gives it more volume, just because I don't have much lips, and that's fine with me. I'm totally happy with that. I put it on my nose to shape my nose, so on the sides and the bottom, and I even put a little bit under my eyebrows. Then I go in with Inika Loose Mineral Blush, it is. So this is the colour Rosy Glow, and it is so beautiful. I never wore blush, never grew up wearing blush, and yeah, I got this as a freebie. Here's my brush. Got it as a freebie, and with a brush as well. When I must have bought the foundation again. I think I bought foundation and I got these for free, and it has converted me, I must say. So I just dab my finger in there and pop it a tiniest bit onto the brush. But you can see, hopefully, how shiny that is. It's so beautiful, you guys. The camera will not do it justice. It's one of those things you have to have in front of you. So I just kind of dab that in, because you don't need a lot. But yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. And then I just push it onto my cheeks, obviously. So yeah, you can see it just gives you that gorgeous little shimmer. I hope you can see that anyway. And then I just use that brush to kind of brush out any harsh lines that are in there. I just wanted to say that going low tox doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your beauty. A lot of people have misconceptions about that, and they think that if you go low tox that you basically have to make your own foundation from stuff in your cupboard. Some people do. I looked at it, but I found these guys and they're amazing, so I'm quite happy with all of this stuff. And as you can see, it's still amazing. So I don't have to skimp out on beauty because God knows I need it. So then I just go in with some eyeshadow. I will note I'm still using Maybelline. I'm not proud of it, but it's not, you know, the scale of things. It's too expensive to overhaul things all at once, so you've got to pick your battles. So I just go in with a little beige eye just around. I always say to people, you don't have to get rid of these things all at once because it is so expensive otherwise, and it can be really overwhelming. So you've got to choose where you're at and where you're comfortable with. So I have cut toxins out of my life in pretty much every single area, bar clothing and some makeup items, and you know, I'm cool with that. It will happen eventually, and don't put pressure on yourself because you're doing the best you can, right? You're already making a huge improvement and your body knows it. So then I just go in with a lighter colour and just lighten up the inner lids. So that's the colour I'm using there anyway. It's really light. So I used this one to start with, and now I'm using this one to colour them in. And this lighting keeps changing because it's cloudy. Example A, it just went back again. This is the better lighting when it's cloudy. So I got that. Then I do eyebrows, which you can see clearly. I don't have much brow. When I was 16, I plucked the crap out of them, and they never really 100% grew back. So this is what we're working with. But I use the Inika Brow Perfector, and this stuff's really, really good too. So it's just an eyebrow brush in some, I don't know what you'd call it, but in a liquid that keeps your eyebrows where they are. So it kind of gives them a tint and holds them in place for you. And it kind of gives the impression that I have more brow than I do, as you can see. And then I just clean them up with the end of my brow brush, because sometimes you get it on your skin. And then I brush them up so they look a bit more natural and volumey. And then I just come in with the darker eyeshadow. I know it's a bit weird, but you do what you do. And I just kind of colour them in just a little bit. And that just keeps them looking full. So when I wash them off, I'm like, oh, where did my brows go? But when I do this, I have the opportunity to have brows. Then I go in with my Inika liquid eyeliner. It's not focusing, but the liquid eyeliner, which is this, and it is really nice. Oh, another reason why you want low tox stuff around your eyes is because you poke yourself in the eye with it. So you don't want chemicals going directly into your eye. That is the eyeliner. Then I just go in with my long lash mascara, again from Inika. So I love Inika as well. I've got a really good collection from them. Raww does do a lot of stuff as well, but I'll just wait until these run out and I will replace them. So this is a long lash one. Okay, so that is the lashes that I have now. So I really like that as well. That's my everyday look. When I'm going out, I just zhuzh it up a little bit more, build it up a little bit more, and just play around. I like it. It's nice. So yeah, that is low tox makeup, and then I will just straighten my hair and I am ready. And I'm going out this afternoon. We're gonna go watch the rugby, so go the Maroons. So yeah, that will suit me up until bedtime, and it will still look this fresh at bedtime as well. I will show you because it's really cool. So I just straightened my hair with a GHD straightener. I have had this since me and my husband were dating. So I reckon this would be about not quite 10 years old, but not far off. But how cool is that? They just last forever, GHDs. So I will straighten my hair and I am done. I hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, let me know. Give me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you love beauty stuff. I don't do it all the time, but I do share my low tox hacks. So if you're into low tox stuff, definitely subscribe to the channel because I do a lot of that. And low tox cleaning and low tox everything, because that is my life. So we're back. It is 9:30. Hey! It's 9:30 at night, and I told you I would show you my makeup at night when I got back, and it is still completely fresh. So there's no movement. I still have like full coverage. Yeah, everything's still on. I've eaten a burger as well, and you can see it's still completely on around my mouth. Yeah, it's really good. So this stuff is amazing. Definitely invest in some Raww Cosmetics. And I hope you guys really liked this video. Please give me a like if you did, and let me know what kind of videos you want me to keep producing. I love doing anything, so let me know if it's beauty, if it's more DIY stuff, if it's more clean with me videos, or whether you just like family vlogs. So would love your feedback, and would love for you guys to go and check out some of my other videos and just stick around because I love having you here. Alright guys, I will see you in my next video. Come on the Maroons. Say goodnight vlog.
Goodnight, Nog.
Nog. By the way, up the Maroons. Say go the Maroons.
Go
I won't say goodbye yet. Can I change your mind?